all right, everyone. Sit down. We're gonna do a pre-show here before we start. Let's talk about what we're gonna talk about in this episode. It's gonna be
No, yeah,
about
yeah,
Money in the Bank.
Lou. Forget what you want to talk about with Money in the Bank. Look, I gotta point something out because I gotta clear the air here. I've been getting a lot of grief from some people saying, "Oh, what? Drew McIntyre is not your boy anymore. Seth Rollins ain't your boy anymore because you didn't pick him for your wins." First off, to those people who said why I went with Chad Gable instead of Drew McIntyre for Money in the Bank, he's still my boy. Okay, Drew McIntyre is still my boy, but I'm like a parent. I don't want to see my boy get hurt. I knew if he won the Money in the Bank briefcase and he cashed in the same day, it was just to lead to CM Punk screwing him over. You don't want to see your boy get hurt like that. And I definitely didn't want to see my boy Seth get screwed out of ever challenging for the title again while Damian Priest has it. Like, that was just very sad to watch, okay? So those are my boys, all right? Seth didn't need to win that match. That wasn't the right call. I said that, and apparently so did the ref.
So did the ref. Hold on.
That's why he didn't do that. That's why he didn't do the 3 count, by the way. That's what I'm saying. Now hit the intro.
Welcome to TFSPOD. Oh my God, so many complaints for Money in the Bank because I also have some complaints too, by the way. But yes, welcome to TFSPOD, always known as 24/7 podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, smacking there at Brock Lesnar, and
it's Rick Hard saying I didn't walk away with the point, but I'm fine with the outcome.
And that's
the one-man band. And I hate to say it, but I told you so.
Oh, yes. Ginger Castro.
Ginger
Castro.
Oh, I picked
Not only that.
Oh, yeah, there's more. All right, this is the Wrestling Podcast, home of super fans slapping each other with facts, opinions. Rickard, wait for it, and opinions.
Wait. Opinions again.
Oh, sorry, predictions.
Get over here.
Oh, predictions. Okay, predictions.
Hey.
Also, the home of Goldie. Look at her, beautiful Goldie. That's who we fight for. That's the title. One title goes around, but somehow it's been having a wonderful time here in my home for a long period of time.
Oh, get out of here.
Who
By
knows?
the way,
Who knows?
so many imitations, but nothing like the original, folks. It's the best predictions world title of all time.
Best.
And it's
the
soon
best
gonna be
in
mine.
the world.
And it's soon going to be mine.
Ooh. Or the woman band. Or.
Main Event Jeff. Or 24/7 Lou. Or even Osama bin Diesel. Oh, my gosh. The dystopian nightmare that would be.
Oh, yeah.
No, we can't give it to the randomizer, Lou. That's just a proxy for you for going to stay in your house. We all know the randomizer lives rent free in your place.
And also in our heads. Anyway.
Some of us in the form of PTSD.
Yeah, here we go. Jesus. In this episode, we will be talking about Money in the Bank, our recap, our reactions, the points that were scored, the points that were made, points that were lost. It's a crazy one. But before we get to all of that, wait. Actually, before we get to that, I want to say something. Besides what we heard there from Rickard, One Man Band, what did you think of the Money in the Bank?
It was great. And you want to know why? Because I got a perfect score. Might as well. I'm going to change my name from One Man Band to Nostradamus.
Because
I predicted everything that was going to happen. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right on that one.
You're right. You're right. But come on, it's a 5-match card.
It don't matter.
You're right.
I don't care. Yeah. Like it could be a 2-match card. There's a 50-50 chance.
Wait a minute. A 2-match card. It's not that hard to predict 2 matches. Come on.
It depends. There's a bunch of caveats that could be thrown in there. You never know.
Yeah, I guess. But you know the rules. Okay? 5 matches or less. That means no perfect score bonus.
I've had it up to here with you, rebels!
Who got the perfect score, so I don't care. You're not taking that away from me, damn it.
You're right. You're right. It's in the Excel sheet under the color orange.
There you go.
And the woman band Q is that line that everybody loves.
Rickard, get the scoreboard.
All right, folks. We might as well get through it. Here we go. Here we go. Because, man, this race is getting tight. Whew. Here we go. So, scoreboard is brought to you by TFSPOD Trivia SummerSlam Edition. It's coming up. It is coming up, folks. Be ready. Get your facts right. Get your stats. Look up some interesting things about SummerSlam.
I love it. Guys, it's so great.
Yeah, I know. We've got over 35 years worth of SummerSlam stuff to cover on trivia. So a lot of the knowledge pool to pull from. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just recycle questions from 3 years ago.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. There'll be new and original ones. That said, because that's how this show does it. We are new, original, and we don't copy. Okay? Except for the better predictions shows. That said, no. We are the best prediction show. Let's just say it right there. That said, in first place, still in first place. We need to point this out. He's maintaining that lead for a while now. Main event Jeff had 11 points. Woo! Yeah, very impressive. Very impressive. But right behind them, we have a three-way tie. Three-way tie. I cannot believe this. Just 1 point away from changing the game entirely. Here we go. The one-man band at 10 points.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
The one-man band is myself at 10 points.
Awesome.
And 24/7 Lou also at 10 points.
Awesome.
Right? All three active co-hosts of this show are all actively in second place.
All right.
For now, because that's how math works. That said, after Money in the Bank, the score was also with Osama bin Diesel still at 5 points. But there may be an update in that regard on the next segment. And then behind him, we had the randomizer at 3 points. A lot of boinging there. Jeez. Let's hope it stays at just 3. I do hear Triple Mania's got another show coming up though next week.
Oh man.
That said, everyone else is at 0, including viewers like you, folks. Come on. Send us predictions. We know you're listening. Some of you are replying to the short. Some of you are watching it. We know you're watching. We want to hear from you. Okay? Tell us if you don't like the one-man band. He doesn't like you either. I heard him say it before the show started. I don't like you either for that fact. If you don't like me, that's fine. Let me know in the comments. All right? Fight me. Not really. I've already got a 1-0 win against Mike Tyson from 2021. By default.
And then let me tell you how you're wrong.
Yeah, there you go. That said, that's the scoreboard, Lou. Back to you.
All right. Yes, in this episode, we're talking about Money in the Bank. Our recap of the scoreboard, how it went. Point-wise, how we built up to that victory for, the one-man band, and that perfect score. So yeah, let's start off with the first match. Which, by the way, someone told me, no, they would not put the Money in the Bank match first. And then I said, yes, they would. And then guess what happened? Money in the Bank match was first.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, was that
I don't know who that was.
Was that me?
Yeah, you told me that in the pre-show.
I really thought they shouldn't put it. You're right. I really thought they shouldn't have put it in the beginning.
It made sense, though.
Well,
it made sense for what they were booking it for. Yeah.
Well, if we thought that the main event was going to be Priest and Seth Rollins, which we got like some fake news over there from someone. Main event, Jeff.
Hold on. Oh, jeez. I think Jeff might be listening, so let's not bash him too much. I mean, he even said it himself. He's like, I took it straight out of WWE's own Twitter page. So in 24 hours, WWE changed their mind on the main event. for Money in the Bank.
They swerved.
They heard our prediction.
Yes.
Said, no, wait a minute.
Oh, my main thing as to why the men's Money in the Bank match shouldn't have opened the show is simple. If Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins was going to be the main event, and you did want to go with Drew McIntyre as the winner, which was a possibility in my mind, so I've said
We've seen it before.
What my reasoning was, if I could just say it, was that would mean that Cody and his gang versus the Bloodline 2.0 would go before that. And how could you logically say, yeah, Drew wouldn't cash in on Cody Rhodes, when he's beaten up by the Bloodline after all that? Like, why wouldn't he cash in? That was my concept. Now, obviously, that theory goes out the window when Cody Rhodes and his friends versus the Bloodline are the main event, because then, Priest versus Rollins happens first. But it just I didn't like Cody Rhodes being in the main event for this. Also, somewhere the Tornado's happy, but happy that people are turning on Cody, but I don't know. It shouldn't have been. It should have been the main event.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, I see where you're going with that. But well, they opened up the show with this one. What do you guys think of the match? All the flippy doodahs. Ooh, close. That must have hurt. What do you guys think about that?
It was kind of run of the mill by the numbers stuff for the men's Money in the Bank. Honestly, I think the women's Money in the Bank match was the better Money in the Bank and the match of the night.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat on that one.
Yeah, I gotta say.
Yeah, there were some moves. They're like, ooh.
Yeah. Oh, God, those.
I'll tell you who's going to have to avoid the edge of their seat for a really long time. Io Sky, considering that landing.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! She was folded literally for like.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a bit.
Oh,
all
right, and then well, everyone except three people didn't get points.
So half the field was already kind of like beaten out of this.
Yeah, true.
Told you so.
These Money in the Bank, we get it. You don't have to keep saying it. I get enough of that from the comment section.
Now, should it have been Drew McIntyre to win this?
Should it have?
I say no.
I say
no. I think Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable would have been the better story. You agree with me now? You agree with me now after seeing it play out and going, oh shit, there we go. Now there's no unpredictability in the Money in the Bank briefcase for a whole year on the men's side.
That's what upsets me the most about this stuff, because it's like you just killed a storyline that you could have had for the rest of the year playing. You have 2 titles now. It's not like in the past you had 1 title, and yeah, everyone's fighting for that 1 title, and that it's a good storyline to have of the Money in the Bank out there. But no, you have 2 titles now, and also they can challenge for other titles within the company as well. A mid-card title. How about that? How about just making for something for a mid-card title or something like that? How about make a difference? No. You did this. You wasted this storyline. We were going to watch this for SummerSlam some way or another. Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. They were going to watch it run from that time period. So why would you waste time doing this crap of having Drew McIntyre win it for the other shenanigans to happen later on in the night? So that's where
and
I'm
not
at.
only that, as I kept saying, you could have easily gotten the same result by CM Punk coming out and costing Drew McIntyre the Money in the Bank proper.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then quickly, as soon as Drew McIntyre wins the title, Triple H posts this picture on his Instagram. Look at that picture. Look at that stupid smile on his face.
Oh my God.
Look, I just cashed in, but later on.
And is it just me? And is it just me, or does Triple H not look pleased at all? Let's take that photo.
Yeah, I screwed him over. That's what that picture says. I screwed this guy over in Scotland, in his hometown, and probably later on tonight. But anyway, let's go to the next matchup. This one. Yes, I went with Braun Breaker, and I know a lot of people with me with it, except someone else. I know who else did go with Braun Breaker. The winner of this one was Sami Zayn with a victory on this one. Now, okay, let's go back to you, One Man Band. Tell me, why did you pick Sami Zayn on this one?
Okay, so you guys know my reasoning as to the number one reasoning is that that's my boy. He never lets me down. Never lets me down. Ginger Castro is a real thing. Every time I go for this man, he wins. So that's just what there in a sense. But the actual logical reason that I said was the whole Chad Gable situation with Sami Zayn. Yes, I know that Rick Hart and the rest of the crew was saying that it was more compelling for him to win the Money in the Bank and maybe possibly cash in on a mid-card title. But I'm under the impression that Chad Gable re-signed because I'm sure they said to him, "Hey, you're gonna win. You're gonna go over. You're gonna go over in WrestleMania, at SummerSlam. You're gonna go over at SummerSlam. You're gonna win the IC title. You're not gonna get the Money in the Bank, but you're gonna get the IC title. You know, I mean, yeah, having the Money in the Bank, it gives you the opportunity, whereas you win the IC title, you've already got the title. Granted, yes, it'd be cool. Like, just I wouldn't mind Chad Gable seeing Chad Gable win the World Heavyweight Championship or the dispute top. But is that realistically gonna happen? Probably not now. I'm not saying that he can't possibly do it in the next few years. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? But it just made more sense, in my opinion, for what we alluded to earlier, that Drew won the Money in the Bank briefcase. I think that was the right call because it adds an extra wrinkle to the fabric of that storyline, as opposed to with Chad Gable. And let's say he won it and he cashed in on Sami Zayn. Okay, yeah, he cashes in on a mid-card title. And then it's going to be him and Sami Zayn again. And then you got the Wyatt Six looming in the background. You didn't really need the briefcase for this. You could just continue on the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just, my 2 cents.
All right. Well, those 2 cents got you a point.
Oh, I want to say going. I also went with Sammy, but one note I want to make about this match is, if you notice, hold on, I gotta get myself ready here. If you notice, in the match, it was really simple. Braun Breaker did not hit his finisher. He did not hit a spear on Sammy. He was close, but he didn't. And Sami Zayn hit one haluva kick and won the match. That's right. A finisher, just one, finished a match. AEW, take notes. That's how you do it.
Try to protect the finish.
You protect the finish, and it's not a big 4 pay-per-view. Some people say big 5. Get out of here. It's not a big 4 pay-per-view. You can have a person lose a match by taking one finisher. You don't have to hit 5 finishers to end the match. Just saying, AEW. Maybe take that into consideration. Tony, you taking notes? You got a little notepad? Huh? All right. That's all I wanted to say.
All right. And then there we go. There was a scoreboard with 3 points, taking a lead over everyone there, the one-man band. Next matchup. Who wants to go with this one? Who wants to go with the hot mess this was? Rick Hard?
Okay. So you had Damian Priest basically take a. Well, all right. Let's start with the jokes here. This was bringing out all the greatest hits from the 90s. You had a Razor's Edge, a pedigree attempt, a super kick. Seth Rollins' stomp looked more like a modified Famouser than anything else. So they were hitting all the 90s classics. And then we got to the part where Damian Priest takes a Falcon Arrow from Seth Rollins. By the way, the Falcon Arrow is not a finishing move. That's a transition.
It's a
transition move. Maybe a signature. I wouldn't even call it a signature. I honestly think the pedigree is more of a signature for Seth Rollins. I think in the video games, Seth Rollins' signature is the pedigree, actually. So, there's that. So he takes a Falcon Arrow, and I liked that, well, I didn't like it, but once it became clear Drew was the Money in the Bank winner, I'm glad they included this in the booking of the match. Seth and Drew and Damian kept looking towards the rampway, saying, "You gonna cash in? You gonna cash in, Drew? Let's go, let's go!" And I'm just like, "Yeah, he's totally gonna listen to you." It's like, "Oh, we expect him to come out. Yeah, he'll come out now." But Seth hits the Falcon Arrow. 1, 2. Nobody moves. They're still in the same position. The ref just suddenly stops counting. He's like, "No. For whatever reason, I didn't count the 3." Seth looks pissed off. Damian looks pissed off. And obviously, the ref said, No, Seth, you shouldn't be world champion. Your back can't take that. Either way, I don't know. Like, the rumor is music, Drew McIntyre's music was supposed to hit and basically make it so that the ref would stop counting. I don't think that's how that works, because there's still a pinfall to be counted. Damian should have just kicked out. That said, McIntyre comes out, says he's cashing in. Everybody's kind of down and all that. Turns it into a triple threat. He immediately takes a super kick. Manages to turn it around, hit a future shock DDT on Seth, takes him out of the match. Sets up for the Claymore. 3, 2, 1, boom! McIntyre, you could update. Do you have the slide for McIntyre coming out? Okay, yeah. Then CM Punk comes out, beats up Drew, hits him with the title. 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest wins with Seth on the outside watching like a scrub going, "What the heck just happened?"
Yeah.
I told you so.
Yep.
I told you so.
And look, I don't have a problem with Congressman Punk, but now I do. Okay, he single-handedly screwed not 1 but 2 of my boys in this match. All right. I'm just saying. Yeah. That blasted cookie monster.
So now what are we gonna have? A SummerSlam? Is it a 3-way? Is it gonna be a triple threat?
I honestly don't know where they're going, because after the pay-per-view, Drew McIntyre got on the on the microphone and started shouting, and security tried pulling him away from the panel, and he pushed them all off, and then he elbowed Adam Pearce in the face. And then Wade Barrett had to. By the way, what is up with the announcers standing in the way of wrestlers who want to beat up CM Punk? Corey Graves gets in the way of Seth Rollins. He's like, "Oh, no, you're my friend. Don't fight CM Punk." I'm like, why? Just beat up CM Punk. Let him beat up CM Punk. What are you doing, Corey? And then there's Wade Barrett getting in the way of Drew McIntyre, going, No, don't beat up Adam Pearce. Yeah, he's the reason you can't get a shot at Punk, but what was Drew doing that was so dangerous? Yelling in the mic on the panel. Oh no, microphone. We got to get him out of there. That was
no violence in wrestling,
right?
So yeah, I don't know. And then on Raw, the Raw after this, Seth Rollins steps up to CM Punk, and I don't know where we're gonna go with this. SummerSlam triple threat or
just, could somebody announce that CM Punk has been cleared already? What's going on?
Yeah, CM Punk wouldn't announce it in the press conference afterwards. I was watching. He wouldn't say anything about it.
Yeah, he wouldn't announce it, which is why Seth Rollins didn't beat him up. He just said, "Once you're cleared, I'm gonna beat you up and put you back on the shelf," which I thought was kind of funny.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I just have the strange inkling, like I told you guys, that they're gonna turn it into like a fatal 4-way or something. Like in this case, it would be Punk, Drew, Seth. Actually, no, because you got Gunther in the background, so it would have to be Gunther. Yeah, you would have to, unless they do something where at the last minute, they make it a fatal 4-way, and at the last minute, CM Punk is cleared and he he becomes, or okay.
What about? What about? How about
Okay.
this?
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
Let me
Okay,
spitball.
go.
Let me spitball. You gave me inspiration here. What
All
about
right.
if you do a triple threat between Punk, Drew, and Rollins, and the winner of that triple threat at the end of the night gets added as a third participant versus Gunther, Priest, and themselves in a triple threat for the title?
You could do that, but I just thought of something else.
Okay, go ahead.
Kind of in the same guise as that, but how about if you do, let's say you do a fatal 4-way, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and Seth Rollins, and somebody halfway through that match either gets hurt or they get taken out of something, and then CM Punk gets added as though he's cleared to wrestle, and then adds another caveat to the whole Drew McIntyre and CM Punk story to just completely just drive it in even harder that he won the title his first night back.
Wait, what about? I just thought of something. What if CM Punk's really not cleared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So get this. What if CM Punk's really not cleared? That's the first. But you want to make people think he is cleared. So what you do is you have it where because Drew's suspended, right? So he won't be at SummerSlam. He won't be at SummerSlam. So the match becomes Rollins, Priest, even though Rollins can't. Rollins cannot challenge anymore while Priest is champ. That stipulation throws that into. I was gonna say you do a fatal 4-way where Punk's the fourth man, and Drew's not included, but then before the fatal 4-way happens, Punk's music hits, but he doesn't come out, and then they're just like, oh, I guess it's a triple threat, and then they do the triple threat, and then at the last minute, somebody comes out. It can't be Adam Pearce because Adam Pearce doesn't like McIntyre at this point. But somebody comes out and says, wait. We have a fourth participant. He's here. Everybody thinks it's Punk, and then Drew McIntyre comes out and wins the title.
Well,
I don't know. I still think it's gonna happen. Just Punk, Rollins, Drew McIntyre. That's one thing, and then separately Gunther versus Priest. Because Priest doesn't have to be involved in this. This is just a feud between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, and we just do Rollins in there.
The easiest explanation is Damian Priest versus Gunther 1v1, and then you have Punk versus McIntyre later on. And I still don't know where Seth gets involved in any of this. Seth does not have a dance partner, so I'm still wondering where he's going to go.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. That's even much more. But there we go. Okay. The match went Damian Priest winning. Again, adding to the lead and to the perfect score there. The one-man band. Then we get to the women's match. A lot of people were picking Chelsea Green, which I still don't get that.
Before we get to the women's match, we do have to talk about the major announcement that happened, which was John Cena announced his coming retirement from active competition and wrestling in WWE. Apparently, his retirement tour is going to be in 2025, which means, my understanding, that's going to be his last Money in the Bank appearance. So should be interesting.
Yeah,
he's got
about a year to year, from beginning to end of the year.
Yep. So 2025 is the end of the road for John Cena. Although, never say never, but should be interesting. There's a lot of matches. Anybody got matches they want to see John Cena do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, John Cena versus Randy Orton obviously would be.
No, come on.
Well, but I'm
wow.
You're kidding, right? You're kidding, right?
But hold on, let him explain, Lou. Let him explain. Those are two icons from the Ruthless Aggression era.
Exactly.
I actually kind of agree.
Yeah, I mean, come on, like first off, wait your turn. You know, And adults are speaking. No, I'm kidding. But
oh my
damn.
gosh.
No, I'm just joking. No, honestly, in all honesty, I mean, come on, it's John Cena versus Randy Orton, arguably two of the pillars of the ruthless aggression era. I mean, they ushered in the ruthless aggression era, for Christ's sake. But the other one, look, I've been hearing a few names thrown out there. They said Cody Rhodes was one.
Yeah, you see there. Okay.
Yep.
I like that.
They said Cody Rhodes was one. It would be like officially him passing the torch over to Cody. Like, hey, you're the guy now.
Mhm.
You know,
Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, red, white, and blue versus
red-
all the colors of the rainbow.
Right, there you go, Fruity Pebbles.
That's what...
and then the other one that I've been hearing, and this makes sense because he's actually spoken to this person. They've been saying Joe Hendry. That, you know, John Cena has called Joe Hendry on the phone, like, hey kid, this is John Cena, you know, kind of deal. And as you guys have seen, Joe Hendry is super, super hot on NXT. Like, every appearance that he's done since his debut there, like being borrowed, has been absolutely massive. In fact, I just saw
Tuesday.
Well, not only that, I just saw that appearance, apparently, is the most watched thing on WWE's either Twitter or YouTube, I can't remember, of all time.
Wow.
So yeah, so that tells you just how impactful Joe Hendry is. So I mean, man, I don't see why not. Like, John Cena of Joe Hendry, like, man, can you imagine the pop that would happen? Like, you hear Joe Hendry's theme music hit, bro.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah, it says speak his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Yeah, bro. But they would go if in NXT they're going absolutely insane.
Nope, they were.
And it's a quarter of the crowd that you see at a WWE event. Not to mention, imagine if it was at a WrestleMania.
Oh man,
it would be nuts. Like, I mean, I could absolutely see that happening. I think the logical choice would be Cody. But I wish Kurt Angle was still active, because I think Kurt Angle versus John Cena would be super fitting. Also, you know, considering Kurt Angle was his first match, it would have been cool to see him as his last match. But, you know, that's that. But obviously, I don't think Kurt Angle is equipped to handle that right now. So. But I think Cody. I think Cody's very, very viable. I think he would be the guy, and basically passing the torch on.
Okay. What about you, Lou? Any matches you want? I got a whole list. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, yeah. Randy Orton one? No way. Come on, man.
Come on.
For real, man. I don't want to see that. What? Am I wrong for saying that?
Go on. What do you want to see? This is a list of what you want to see, not what you don't want to see.
No, yeah, Cody Rhodes is the one. I don't know if anything with but he's fallen off already because what is it? Austin Theory, because he beat him. He wants to get that victory back on him.
No.
Well, no, because Austin Theory's not any more relevant as he was at that time period.
Yeah, he's fallen off
because of Vince. But yeah, because he's gone, right? They're not pushing him anymore.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't know who else. I don't know.
Oh, come on. You don't know anybody? Let me give you a list of names here. Let me talk to you. All right. First off, LA Knight, right? Come on. John Cena versus LA Knight. Who wouldn't want to see that? John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, already mentioned, but still worthwhile. John Cena versus Logan Paul.
Okay.
All right.
I could see that.
Yeah, you can see that, of course. It's more than you can say about John Cena.
Yeah, that was great.
In the not headlining a pay-per-view, but still worth seeing. John Cena versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's not forget. John Cena. You could easily have a good back and forth interaction where John Cena says, "Hey, I knew your dad," and then Dirty Dom says, "Yeah, I'm a big fan of yours, especially that time you made sure my dad had a one-day title reign."
Oh my God! Yes. Oh man, I remember that. Oh, poor Rey Mysterio, man.
And Lou, I don't know why, but John Cena versus Randy Orton would just be iconic. One more time, put him in the ring. Maybe even John Cena versus CM Punk one more time. Come on.
Okay.
On.
Yeah,
Come
that'd be
on.
cool.
You know you
that'd be
see that.
that'd
Yeah.
be cool. I didn't even think about that one. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually.
And then you've got on the NXT side, I kind of want to see John Cena versus, and I know somebody's gonna be like, "What? Huh?" I kind of want to see Joe Hendry John Cena versus Joe Gacy.
Huh.
Well, Gacy's part of the Six, isn't he?
Yeah, but that also ties into John Cena versus Bo Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Because, the history with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Wow.
But that would be more cinematic.
All right.
Oh, and this is crazy. This is crazy, I know, but John Cena getting one more match against Kevin Federline.
Doubt Kevin Federline is going to be.
I think Kevin Federline is fine with the 1-1 win-loss record against John Cena.
All right. Well, let's move on to the women's title.
The actual women's ladder match. Yes. And what a match!
Yeah.
Whew.
But I know a lot of people picked that had picked Chelsea Green. I'd seen online, and someone I think part of our group also picked Chelsea Green.
Yep, main event Jeff. That was his girl. That would have won it for him.
Yeah, but it was it's Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton won that match.
Mm-hmm.
Stratton in the bank.
Yeah. So I think that was a good choice. I mean, that's the next superstar coming up along the line. I don't know. I have nothing else to say on this one. You guys have anything?
So many spots. You saw Zoe Stark basically land on a ladder in the most weird way. Naomi looked like she got hurt.
Yeah,
falling on the ladder. Io Sky once again doing that move where she basically just, what was it, like a sunset flip power bomb?
Yeah, something like that.
She landed like her coccyx, which is basically her butt, right on the ladder, and she was like, which was either really great selling or it actually really hurt. But that looked intense. Match of the night, spot fest all around.
Yeah,
loved it.
Yeah,
and I love the finish too. Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy time. Oh, also shout out to Chelsea Green for taking that spot with the.
Oh my God!
Man, that was amazing.
Ooh, what a drop on top of the tables there.
Don't worry, Lou. That's supposedly a really easy spot to take.
Oh yeah, you go first.
Yeah, you have to go second afterwards. If I do it, you have to do it.
Okay. All right, I'm good. And then this matchup, which
should not have been the main event. Okay.
Oh no, wait, no. You know what? It should have been the main event. It should have been the main event on Raw.
No.
It should have been the main event on Raw.
That's good.
But yeah, everyone called Bloodline because they're just trying to push this Bloodline version 2.0 for what we will eventually see down the line against the original Bloodline. So that's why this was. But reality, I'm not enjoying it. I mean, if you want to make me upset about something, you got it, WWE. I'm upset. I don't like this Bloodline match.
Of course you don't like it because it's literally boring Sikoa getting a title shot against Cody Rhodes now because the Bloodline got to win.
Yeah, so
yeah, 4v3, what a big win.
Exactly. So I don't know who I feel worse for, Randy Orton being thrown in the mix of this or Kevin Owens being the third person thrown into this mix to be irrelevant. So I don't know who I feel worse for, Randy Orton or Kevin Owens.
I'm pretty sure both Randy Orton and Kevin Owens haven't gotten a win on pay-per-view all like the entire year so far.
No, come on, man.
They haven't. They both
I'll
lost
say,
at Mania.
I'll
They
say,
both
I'll say
lost at
Kevin
Mania.
Owens. But I don't know Randy Orton.
Kevin Owens, dude. Kevin Owens lost to Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton lost in the Fatal 4-Way at the Royal Rumble. They both lost the Elimination Chamber. They both lost their matches at WrestleMania. Because they were both fighting Logan Paul again.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they both lost at Backlash against what was it? Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa.
Oh, wow. All right.
And then they both lost this match. Well, what a pay-per-view am I missing? They've lost every pay-per-view this year.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
The Kevin Owens' biggest issue is that he's not Ted DiBiase Jr. Because that's what this match could have been. If you know,
I don't know.
You know. If you know, you know. Okay.
I don't know. I'm starting to. They're starting to look like jobbers to me. They're starting to look like jobbers.
Yeah. And some people are starting to look at Cody Rhodes. And
Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carder?
Oh.
The tornado.
But yeah, that's how the night ended with getting 7 points, perfect score, but not the amount of 2 points for this one. Was the one-man band getting a point on this one, which brought you up to 10, which now knotted up their second place with everybody here, with everyone. Yeah. Congratulations on that one, on that victory.
A lot of people in the double-digit club.
Yep. And it could be you folks if you participate with us. But yeah, there we are. Those are the predictions. I mean, those are the recap for Money in the Bank, which the woman band took.
Yes. Yeah.
And
as is customary, do you have any victory speech you want to say?
I was just about to say that.
Well, although it was not a 6-match card, and I'm back into